happy Friday. As we move into December, we're continuing to focus on shopping local during the holidays. And today we have the SWIN Chamber with us, Tina and Rachel, and they're going to be talking with Trisha on how you can shop local during the holidays and how they're promoting that in their community.
Jessica. So as we get started, this just continues our series working with the chambers that we serve in our various market areas. And as Jess said, we're with the Southwest Indiana Chamber. We have Tina and Rachel with us today, and they will both tell us, what their roles are with the chamber. We're going to talk about some challenges that they've seen in Southwest Indiana, primarily the Evansville area, and what they're doing to support those small businesses. So let's just get started first. Tina and Rachel, why don't y'all share with everyone what your roles are, and let's talk about that hashtag Love Local.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Trisha, for having us. I'm Tina Fuhrer with the Southwest Indiana Chamber. I am so honored to work for our chamber. We do so much for the region, and that's what we focus on is the region, the greater Evansville region. And my role at the chamber is acquisition. So I am making sure that businesses know about the chamber, if they're interested, how they can become a member, get them signed on, make sure they know all the different avenues and opportunities to get engaged and help promote their business. And then I also introduce them to the resources that are available to help them grow and continue to sustain in this economy. And then I have the pleasure to work with Rachel. She's amazing, my coworker, and I'll let her talk about what she does.
I am Rachel Herr, and my title is the Member Engagement Manager. So Tina and I are a great team because she does a great job of connecting people to the correct resources as they sign up, because everybody's reason for joining the chamber is different. And so she helps identify and connect them. And then I work with current members to help keep them engaged. So I am that resource that, you know how it is when you sign up for something, there's all these great things, and then you think, what did Tina say? Or sometimes your needs change over time. So I help make sure that they are staying engaged. And also, sometimes there's changeover in businesses. So if somebody leaves, I will reconnect with that new person in that role to help them understand their chamber benefits, to make sure that they're taking advantage. We at the chamber are a connector and a convener, and we want to make sure that all of our members are utilizing their benefits to their fullest. And so that is really kind of where my focus is. We also, have quite a few alliances that Tina and I assist with, and we also work with our ambassadors. We co-chair that together, and they are our cheerleaders. They are our support group. They're our volunteer group. So we also work with them because we couldn't do what we do at the chamber without them. They're so valuable to us, right, Tina?
They are. They definitely our cheerleaders and our resource and our volunteer pool. So,
well, ladies, we thank you all so much for everything that you do. And I know it's been challenging during this pandemic that we are still experiencing, and mitigations and levels keep changing back and forth. We feel like we get 5 steps forward and then we move 5 more back, and it's tough for these businesses, but you all are doing something that I think is amazing, and hopefully all the chambers see how much support you're showing through this initiative. And we've talked about it earlier, and that's where, whether you're a chamber or not, if you are a business, you are still trying to thrive, and you all want to help them succeed through this time. And they support us when we need it. So it's time to give back. And you talked about resources on the website and how they can reach out to you all. So can you share that? So for anybody that's watching and knows a business owner in Southwest Indiana, they can share that information with them.
Absolutely. So we are running a promotion right now, and we've partnered. We're always, we look at the mayor's office as a great partner, and they just announced, Steve Schaefer did, that if any restaurant or bar has any special promotions, offers, and this pertains to gift cards, give backs, curbside, things that they're doing to make sure we're staying safe during this pandemic, to please notify the chamber. You do not have to be a member. Notify us, and you can email us at news@swinchamber.com. By emailing us, what we will do is we will take that valuable information and we will post it on our website. And if you go to our website, it really has become a universal resource for jobs, for different PPE, and of course, retail, different specials, promotions, ways that we can shop and eat and stay safe.
Great. And you talked about tips and the stats that are out there. So that applies to everyone, because there are lots of businesses that are doing some different things. You know, they might have online that they weren't accustomed to focusing on because they had the retail and the brick and mortar. But also, there's a lot of curbside that we're seeing with those restaurants and bars. So what are some other things that you're seeing some of these businesses change to still service our community?
Well, I think curbside is the main thing. They're trying to make it contactless. So, they're offering options with gift cards. So maybe you don't feel comfortable right now shopping, but you could certainly stock up and buy gift cards, which actually give you extra value. And then the online presence, Trisha, is phenomenal. And I know Rachel had talked about it earlier, and that is the hashtag and then the ways to shop local. I don't know if Rachel wants to talk about the 5 ways to shop local.
Yeah, so here in Evansville, or in the greater Evansville region, you are probably familiar with the E is for Everyone campaign. So our hashtag that is being utilized by our region is Love Local, and the E in love is that E is for everyone E. So that's something that it just kind of makes our brand more relevant, in the sense that, we are always encouraging that E is for everyone, and that campaign is now being utilized to encourage people to shop local here in our community. So 5 ways that we are encouraging people to shop local is shop small. We have so many small businesses in our community that, these are our neighbors, these are our friends, these are our kids, you know, softball coaches, whatever that looks like, that these are their businesses. And so we really want to encourage people to support them. Like a post, social media has such power in our community and in our world. So make sure you're liking posts, you're sharing posts, help encourage that, because, more than ever, with a lot of people being home, a lot of people are doing a lot more screen time than typically, and we do a lot of screen time anyway. So really helping spread that message on social media is so important. Leave a comment. The more presence that you can have on social media just helps spread that message. And then of course tell a friend. We are all so good to try and help our friends have pleasant experiences, shopping places, or at restaurants. If you have a great experience, make sure to tell your friends, share that message so that they can spread as well. Word of mouth is so important. And Tricia, something that we want you to know is, once COVID-19 hit, us at the Chamber partnered with our Small Business Development Center to really try and be the business resource team in our community. So that's something else that we want people to know, is that we've really stepped up to try and be supportive to our small businesses, because we know how important they are to our region. And so we've done all sorts of things, town halls, webinars, to be able to support that. So we've really tried to help keep things afloat. And with the holiday season, it's been hard, because for so many businesses and restaurants, this is a big portion of when they get their revenue. You think of like staff holiday parties and that type of thing that probably aren't happening this year as they have in the past. So, all of those things are important to consider when you're thinking of supporting local, not just businesses, but restaurants and bars as well.
Absolutely. And I love your campaign. And, we have our motto, Legence Loves Local. So I love the E for everyone, and how inclusive it is. One thing, you mentioned about revenue, and this time I was talking to a jewelry store owner in the past couple of weeks, and they told me that between Thanksgiving and Christmas, they receive 80% of their revenue for the entire year. So of course, it is a vital time for them and for many. One thing I've found, and I'm sure you all have as well, when I shop small and I go to some of our local businesses, they might have things in the store and I might say, oh, I like that, but I kind of like a little bit of this, or I might want this. And that customization, you can't get at a big box store. But those small business owners that have talents in various areas can make those customized gifts for you and personalize things. And that's what a lot of people enjoy. I mean, that's where that thought piece, that factor comes into play when it's Christmas time and giving to your loved ones. So any small businesses that are doing some different specials that you're sharing on your website?
We are. Now, I did want to point out, and you brought it up, and that's spending your dollars locally. And there are two really neat statistics, Tricia, that if you're not aware of them, I'd like to share them right now. And that is, do you know that if you spend $10 per family, it could really make a difference? If $10 per family would generate over $9.3 billion.
Wow.
Directly back to our small businesses just by spending $10 per family at a local business. And then for every dollar you spend here in our local community, 67 cents, they say, goes back right into the community. So for every dollar you spend at that local shop that Rachel was referring to and that you were just talking about that customizes everything, 67 cents goes back in right here into our region. So those are important facts to realize and to understand for our economy and the growth and success.
I mean, that's powerful. That's big. That's a huge impact to the community that we live in. And we want to continue to live in these communities and enjoy those products and services that we have access to. So absolutely, we have to support them now more than ever. Yeah. So anything else you all are seeing out there or would like to share before we wrap up our call today?
Oh my goodness. So Rachel and I, we went through, and while there's been a lot of different things that our members have been sending us in terms of specials and offers, we did make note of a couple of them. So we wanted to run through those really quick, if that's okay.
Oh, let's hear it. I love a good special.
Okay, awesome. So I am going to kick us off with, so I know Sauced, I love their restaurant. It's on Haney's Corner, downtown Evansville. They are offering gift cards right now. So, and a contactless curbside delivery. So, you can eat safely, go through the curbside, contactless, and enjoy a wonderful meal from Sauced. And then also Happy Pie Company is offering the same thing with curbside. And I have ordered Happy Pie Company before. They make these special baked items, casseroles that are perfect when you're staying in for the holidays and making it that more intimate setting. Or if you are going to have a small gathering with those close family members to keep it safe, they'd be a great resource. And then I'll turn it over to Rachel, because I know she's going to probably talk about some other offers too, so that we pulled up. So go ahead, Rachel.
Yeah, so Can Pie has a lot to offer. We were actually just talking about how good this sounds. But they actually have quite a few deals. If you buy a $50 gift card, you can get a $10 gift card free. They also have, if you buy a $100 gift card, you get a $25 gift card free. And this is what I'm super excited about, Tricia, because talk about a good meal. For $100, they have a meal deal, and it's a sushi tray. It's a Godzilla, King Kong, spicy tuna crunch, Cali roll, all sorts of roll. And then on top of that, they have crab rangoon and egg rolls included. And they also have a smaller option for $56. I mean, that is a great deal right there. And they have great food. Also, Stephen Libs is always a local favorite, and they're celebrating 35 years in business. And I mean, that might be a little good gift to send somebody some chocolate. And then Just Silent Salon, because even if we're Zooming for the holidays, we still want it to look good. Nobody wants bad roots, right?
That's
you want to
right.
be looking your best. Just Silent has several options. They've got a $100 gift card. And if you buy that, then you get $40 of retail of your choice, discounted permanent makeup, lash extensions. They've got skincare deals, derma planning, and microdermabrasion. I mean, they're going to make sure we all look good, whether we're on Zoom or FaceTime or however we're seeing our families. And then Evansville Living also just published a 2020 gift guide, which really will kind of help deep dive into what our community has to offer as far as shopping small and getting gifts for your family and friends and loved.
That's great. Gosh, you guys have made me hungry and I'm ready to come shopping. And I just want to add too for everyone, as we talk about gifts, I want to throw in there a really great gift to give is the gift of savings. And one thing that you're going to hear Legence talk about quite a bit is how important it is to teach our children financial literacy, and being financially healthy and starting early is always good. And so if you're a grandparent out there trying to figure out what in the world those children need, because they probably have every toy and every clothing item that they already need and more. I know mine does.
That's my
You shouldn't have
kids
said
too.
that.
It's a problem.
Same here, same here. That's so hard to gift for them, right, Trisha?
It is. But I always say to those grandparents that I'm talking to, and even parents sometimes are like, what else do I give them if I'm trying to, if I have a set budget? It's great to add to that savings account that they maybe already have, or to start a new savings account for them, allow it to start earning interest. And then one day they can purchase that car that they're wanting, or go to summer camp when that is allowed again. There's so many things that those gifts of savings can help with. Projects and initiatives as they grow up. So I encourage folks to ask our team about that Superstar savings account. And then maybe they can go out when they do have enough savings and purchase something at our local small businesses that we love to support. So I think it goes hand in hand with what we've talked about today. But I want to thank you ladies for joining us. And once again, if you have any questions, you can go to the SWIN Chamber website and they have all the answers for you there. It's a great team and they've done a lot to support our small businesses, and we want to thank you all and want to wish you a Merry Christmas and thanks for joining us.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you, Trisha. Thank you to Legence Bank. You guys are such a great partner to us. We really appreciate you guys.
Well, we're glad to be a part of the SWIN Chamber. Thank you. All right, Jess, you ready to wrap us up?
Yep. So thank you, Trisha and Tina and Rachel with the SWIN Chamber, discussing how to shop local during the holiday season. And we just want to encourage you to get out there, get online, shop local, and remember when you're out in the community to hashtag Legence Loves Local. Thank you.